You know when you have one of those breakthrough moments where you hear something and realize, oh my God, I've been doing this wrong my entire life.
Oh, okay.
Like when you find out the little drawer below your oven isn't for storing pans. That's for keeping food warm.
Yeah, it's a food warmer.
What?
Did you know that?
Yeah, I do, and I still keep my pans in there.
Yeah. It's just too convenient. Or when Alexis realized the turn signals on her car aren't just lights to press when a fun song comes on the radio.
Oh, that's not dancing?
But they click to the beat.
Yeah,
right?
they do.
Yeah.
Well, one of our listeners realized she's been approaching dating apps the wrong way for years. But one piece of advice completely shifted her thinking and helped her find the perfect guy.
What?
Hey.
Now, he's not calling her back, but
Okay,
that's
well,
not here or there. The advice might actually help you, though, if you hear it in your brand new second date update right after this. Alexis, if you could describe not the perfect guy for you, but the feeling that you get when you're around that guy.
That's so cute.
Close your eyes and tell us the 3
Yeah.
words that he makes you feel.
Feeling a little bit roasted. Like I want him to be mean to me a little
Yeah.
bit. You know, like I feel a little like
Belittled?
a
Okay.
little bit, just
Made
like
fun
that's
of.
like
the
a hot
first
amount.
thing that comes to your mind.
All
Is that the
right.
wrong answer?
No,
Okay.
it's wherever you want to feel. Belittled is one.
Full of food. I hope I get to go. Oh, drunk,
Full?
a little tipsy.
Oh
He
my
makes
God.
you feel full of food.
Like-
I don't know if I've ever met anyone as scared of emotions as you are.
Yeah, seriously.
Terrified.
You said imagine. This is what I'm imagining.
Everybody's perfect guy looks a little bit different.
I guess. It's like Michael B. Jordan making fun of
Sometimes you see 2 guys because you just have double vision.
There it is,
because of-
yeah.
I bring it up because one of our listeners says she figured out how she wants to feel when she meets her perfect guy.
That's sweet.
And maybe it even happened to her this last date.
Ooh.
I mean, he's not calling her back, but that doesn't matter. She
We don't need
felt
that
a
detail.
certain
See,
way
that could feel good though. Like just a little bit of not
See,
calling
she
back,
likes-
you know?
yeah.
being ignored.
If it's one day, it's hot.
Well, let's talk to Alice and hear about it. Alice, how you doing?
I'm good, and you guys? How are you?
Hey.
I don't know. I'm worried about Alexis, but I think the rest of us are fine.
Would
Yeah.
you like us to roast you? Because we will.
Yeah.
I bring it up because in your email, you said you felt the way that you wanted to feel when you met up with this guy. What does that mean?
Cute.
Well, the deal is that I've just been meeting the wrong guys. My discernment hasn't been the best because I usually go for guys that wind up being wrong for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're taking a different approach, looking for a different feeling.
Yes, yeah. So
Okay.
I heard this podcast by this lady, and she said, instead of looking for your firecracker, you should be looking for your fireplace.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Oh.
I've heard this. Like you're supposed to go for the slow burn type of person,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Okay, so like firecrackers, like for me, like I get butterflies and knots in my stomach. Like I get like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
And
fun.
it's scary, but it's like a ride I want to go
Yeah.
on. But then the ride crashes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a dangerous ride.
It's a
Yeah.
dangerous
boy.
ride.
Okay.
You know, now a fireplace is actually more, it's welcoming, it's warm. It's,
Yeah.
You look forward to that comfort.
You're not scared.
Right. You're not scared. It's not all the bells and whistles.
So basically, you're not supposed to be looking for the exciting person anymore. You're supposed to look for the safe person.
Right. I need to be swiping right on the fireplaces. You know,
All right.
Okay.
So is this guy that you went out with the fireplace?
he fits the profile where he doesn't necessarily knock my socks off, but
Okay.
but he does tick off the boxes that I like,
Okay.
and that's what I found in
All
him.
right. Doesn't knock your socks off, and maybe he would mend your socks if there ever was a hole.
Or
Yeah.
he'll, like untie his shoe.
He'll
Yeah.
warm them because he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
fireplace.
That's
There
nice.
it is.
So what's his name?
His name is Paul.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a fireplace name.
What did you and Paul decide to do? What did you and this fireplace go?
Okay, so what we decided to do was to go out to dinner at 5:30.
At 5:30, was that his
Oh.
idea, or were you just really pushing this old person persona?
Well, no, actually, he said he had to be home to be in bed by 9:30 so that he could go to work.
Oh goodness!
Oh,
he's got
wow.
an early job.
God,
Okay.
Got it.
Even when I was dating, I wouldn't go to bed at 9:30.
Yeah.
You know,
Like it's like one night to stay up late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Come
thank
on.
you, Alexis. Like,
Yeah,
Brooke's
That's
attracted to
early.
those firecrackers. That's why.
well,
Yeah.
that's true.
right.
Okay.
So you were excited about this because this is still like fulfilling what your thought is of him.
Yeah. How did
Yeah.
dinner go?
dinner went really well. I mean, he told me he likes to cook, he likes to bake. And when he said that to me, it's like that gave me some really nice, like low-key fireplace vibes, which I really like.
Yes. So did you tell him this? Because you've brought it up so many times.
Like, did you use the term firecracker and fireplace with him?
That's what I mean.
Honestly, I didn't want to bring up those terms because I just wanted him to be himself and not think that he had to be somebody else.
Okay, that's good.
It's probably not going to go too well if you keep referring to him as the safe fireplace.
Yeah. I mean, every guy wants to think of themselves as a bad boy in some ways, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, he seems to be checking the boxes that you want.
Right. You know, he said he was looking for long term. You know, he's into health and nature. And that to me was perfect. I mean, I wasn't getting butterflies in my stomach, you know.
I feel like that should still be happening.
Yeah, there should be a balance of both.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to have that.
Okay.
That's a firecracker.
Okay.
So I'm guessing like you guys didn't end the night with a kiss or anything.
Well, near the ending of the night, he tells me a joke, and he says to me, did I want him to teach me a card trick? So I said, sure.
Okay.
And then
It's kind of cute.
he says, oh, well, I don't know any.
Oh,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
Okay.
Funny though.
Okay. Well, hopefully you didn't laugh too hard because then you're going to get too excited and that would be a turn off.
Was that the only funny moment? Is that why you brought that up?
I feel like they both laugh and they go, okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down.
All right.
It's just so specific.
What was there like any like hug or?
Well, I'll say we did a nice little hug. I mean, I thought it was a good date. It wasn't over the top type of thing.
That's what you want, though.
There wasn't like a bad experience or one big negative thing that happened.
Okay. So what's happened since the date?
Oh, this is the thing. Now, I haven't heard back or gotten a call back from this boring fireplace guy.
You sound so insulted. So are you just more mad that he's not calling you back, or do you really want to see him again?
I really would like to see him again, but I'm like, how could you not call me back?
Right.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the
Yeah,
other
like what
way.
could you possibly have going on outside of what you told me?
Wow.
Okay.
Like I have a cat.
Yeah, maybe we should dial down some of this language
Yeah.
when we actually get him
that
on the
out
phone.
with us.
Yeah.
But we're going to call him. We'll try and stoke that fire back up and not too brightly when we do your second date update right after this.
Okay.
Now, hold on. I got the strangest text message from the Academy of Radio Broadcasters
Oh, wow.
saying we just hit a new radio record for saying the word fireplace in a single segment. Over 15,000 times.
Hey, you know what? We know what we're looking for, Jeff.
Yeah, and I'm only going to say it once more because our listener Alice used that term as a simple analogy for what she's looking for in her romantic partner.
Yep.
She learned she needs to stop chasing firecrackers and start looking for her fireplace.
And whatever you do, don't chase waterfalls either. We'll just put it in there.
Okay.
That's an old
We don't
saying
need
we're
any
throwing
more
in.
analogies thrown in. Basically, it's stop looking for the exciting guy who gives you butterflies. Start looking for the safe option.
Yeah. Settle, kind of.
Not really.
No.
I mean, it's
Feels
just
like
like
Different things.
Look,
yeah, just don't look for the stuff that's going to fizzle out really quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're looking for that feeling that's going to make you feel like you're at home.
Yeah.
And now that she went down that road, the fireplace is leaving her on red.
Yeah.
I said fireplace again. I'm not going to say it anymore.
We can't break our own record,
I
Jeff.
know. Okay.
It's like our wood soggy. It just won't light, you know?
Yeah. So, Alice, how you feeling before we call him here?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just
Are you?
hoping to figure out why I haven't heard back from Paul.
Yeah.
I like that you still have hope.
But not too much,
You
because
know-
that's
well,
a firecracker
I
feeling.
mean, it's
Right.
like you're like shifting everything to try to find the thing that you're supposed to have, and even that is a struggle right now. But I
That's
don't think it
understandable.
will be at the end of this.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we all do.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're going to be calling a boring guy for a radio segment here. Not the best rating strategy on our part, but you know what? Let's dial him up anyway.
Stay tuned. We got a crackling fireplace on the line.
Hopefully, we can squeeze a little bit of excitement out of
gosh.
this. But here we go.
Hello,
Hi, we're looking to speak with Paul.
this is Paul.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. Not that we wanted you to come hot out of the gate or anything.
Hey.
Good
But
morning, my friend.
yeah, hey, Paul.
First of all, thank you so much for answering this number that I'm sure you didn't recognize.
Yeah, we're strangers, we know.
We're a radio station called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice. Okay. Let's keep this going because what we're doing here is called a second date update. And we're trying to help out one of our listeners that you actually went out to dinner with a few nights ago. And she had a really nice time with you. Her name is Alice.
Yeah.
Good old Alice, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Well,
That's it.
we'd like to open it up to you for a second and tell us what you thought about the date, what you thought about Alice.
What is this for?
Well, it's a second date update. Basically, Alice has reached out to us because she told us a little bit about your night together. She had a great time.
Yeah.
Well, how was it for you?
I'm just not really sure how the date went. I guess I don't get a lot of matches. So I was pretty nervous. I spent a long time doing my hair and
Doing your hair.
yeah.
That's
That'd be
cute, man.
nerve-wracking,
Okay,
for
well,
sure.
well, hey,
Hey.
if it makes you feel better, she said that she was nervous to meet up with you, too.
Mhm.
yeah, I told her a joke at one point and it kind of failed, but kind of worked at the same time. I'm not really
What
sure.
other joke did you tell her?
Are you talking about the magic trick joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that was
Okay.
hilarious. We
Dude,
all laughed at that.
Yeah, she told us that.
Yeah, you're funny.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a compliment. You should feel good about that.
you
Why
were
would
doing good.
Why would you not be calling her back? And why wouldn't you be excited right now? Like we're telling you, it was a good date.
I don't know. I just didn't know how to feel about it. And then we did talk about going out again, but she was talking about axe throwing.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Fun.
I don't know about that, going out into the woods and throwing axes. It seems
No.
dangerous.
Oh.
Bar, too, isn't
Okay,
it?
well,
Paul,
Yeah, it's at a bar.
I understand you haven't dated in a while. It
Yeah.
sounds like you might not know this, but they actually have places set up
Yeah.
where you're supposed to go indoors
Like in the city.
and throw axes at the wall at like Targets.
You don't even have to date to know that.
I never heard of that. I thought it sounded kind of like a liability.
No. You're gonna be fine, man.
All
You're
right.
gonna be fine.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
this is gonna be a relief to her. So you just weren't calling her back because you didn't think she liked you.
You're just confused.
And you were scared of axe throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the gist.
Oh, so we
Okay.
don't know.
This is good.
Well, guys.
You know who's probably really, really relieved to hear you say all those
Aw,
things
Yeah.
is Alice, who is on the other line right now wanting to talk to you.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Oh.
Hi, I'm good.
Oh,
Oh.
Paul, that was so cute.
You could hear the smile on his
Yeah.
face
Did
right
you
there.
hear that?
Love it.
Aw.
It's good to hear your voice, Paul. I was wondering why I hadn't heard back from you.
I'm sorry. I guess I was just kind of unsure. I
Uh-huh.
didn't really know if you wanted to go out again or
Oh.
if it went well.
Okay. Demeanor.
Well, I think the axe throwing idea really scared him off there, Alice. Like that you're not married to that as the next date.
You know, like there was always other activities that we could do.
Ooh.
Would be good. I tend to be a bleeder.
A bleeder.
Oh, bleeder,
okay.
bleeder. Wait
No,
a minute.
bleeder.
I heard bleed,
Bleeder.
yeah.
He needs to
Okay,
stay away
okay.
from the axes.
But
Okay.
but it must feel good. Like you understand. Like Alice likes you, right? Alice, you can
Yeah.
even tell him yourself now. We don't have to
Yeah.
be your voice.
Paul, I really had a great time with you when we had dinner. I think the conversation was pretty good.
Oh.
I don't know if maybe you might have been a little anxious, but I mean, if you were, I couldn't tell.
Your confidence has to be through the roof right now, right, Paul?
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Okay.
Listen to that confident man.
There it is.
I saw you try to tee him up for that.
I
Brooke.
was
Good-
trying
good
to.
work.
She
Okay.
did, and he knocked it down.
All right. I mean, I think that you guys should give it one more
I
shot.
think we all think
Yes.
that.
Choose like a safe activity for you two to do. No sharp objects anywhere
Oh,
around.
Padded room.
Bowling.
Bowling's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Or you could come see my collection.
Collection.
What collection?
The collection, huh? What do you
That's
collect,
cool.
bro?
I collect antique gynecological chairs.
What?
I don't know what
Oh.
the
What did
word
wait.
Excuse me?
Did you say gynecological?
Like with the stirrup feet?
I heard gynecological, like a dinosaur
like
chair.
a OBGYN chair?
Yeah, but like they're from the 1800s.
What?
Oh.
You collect those?
Yeah, they're really kind of fascinating, actually. You know, they got.
Why? Why are they fascinating, Paul?
The leg things?
Yeah, I mean, it's that period is kind of, really interesting.
I'm going to say not a great period in women's health.
It was the experimental phase. They're trying to figure out what's going on down there.
Literally just, what is this?
They did not
I'm
know.
going to go with that's a little. How are you feeling about that?
That's a little bit odd.
Well, I think maybe the question we need to ask is, do you feel like you have butterflies right now, Alice?
I hope not.
No, I
Well,
don't.
that's a good sign for you. That's the opposite of what you're looking for. So we would love to send you two out on another date.
Wow.
Paul, we'll pay for this date if you're willing to meet up with Alice.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a yes from Paul. Alice, you're still up for it.
Um,
You don't have to go to his house. You don't have to see the collection.
I'll say maybe you can see pictures of his collection first and then judge from there if there's a third
Good
date.
idea.
Yeah, from your comfortability.
yes, I think that's what I would need to have a visual of the collection of the gynecological chairs.
Let's not say that word
Okay.
over and over again.
I know.
Paul, why don't
It's
you
not like a massage chair.
why don't you take some photos of your collection and text them over, and then we'll send you guys out again on a date. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll send a link to my website.
Oh, get
Oh,
on
there's a
the
whole
site.
website.
Oh.
We're gonna open a whole museum.
Oh, no.
All right.
PaulStirrups.com.
Okay. All right.
I'm kind of excited.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Ah.